start with a knockout song. Here he is, Mr. Bobby Darin.
Someone who needs me, someone I've needed so long. For once unafraid I'm gonna go where life leads me. Somehow I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew someone warm like you could make this dream come true. For once in my life I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have someone I know won't desert me. I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say this is mine, you can't take it. As long as I know I've got love, I can make it. For once in my life, I've got someone who needs me. Give it to the band now. Give it. Someone I've needed so long. For once unafraid I'm gonna go right where life leads me. Somehow I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what this heart used to dream of long before I knew. Honey, someone warm like you could make my dream come true. For once in my life I ain't gonna let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have someone I know won't desert me. I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say this is mine, you can't take it. As long as I know I've got love, I can make it. Once in my life, I've got someone who leads me. Oh, yes, I have. Once in a lifetime, you know a man knows the moment. One sweet, wonderful moment. When fate takes his hand. Now I can say this is mine, you can't take it. As long as I know I've got love, I can make it. For once in my life, I've got someone who needs me.
Yeah! Great! We'll be right back with more, much more of Bobby Darin. Welcome back with Susan Hampshire and Bobby Darin. That was a great rendition of that number. It really was. As I said earlier on, we've been looking forward to having you with us since the show began, and it's the first time you've been with us, and we're delighted.
Thank you.
And happy anniversary. First of all, congratulations on a great stint at the Copa. And second, tomorrow is happy anniversary, isn't it? It's your
16th, I think, yeah, 16th year.
since you made a debut on March the 10th, 1956.
Does it work out to be 16 years, David? I think so, yeah.
It does.
Right. I had never appeared professionally before an audience.
As well as multiplication.
Yes. Prior to that date, and I had a marvelous debut, I think. It was on a show called the Stage Show, and it was one half of the Jackie Gleason hour. In those days, Jackie used to do a half hour of the Honeymooners filmed, and then the other half hour belonged to Jimmy and Tommy Dorsey, rest their souls. And they brought out new talent and what have you. It was the same show that Presley was introduced nationally on, and I was squeezed in between one of 4 or 5 of the King's performances. Needless to say, I was totally obviated, and rightfully so. But what happened was that I forgot the classic about that, if I may, as I've forgotten all the lyrics. I'd only learned the song. Yes, I had covered Lonnie Donegan's record of Rock Island Line. Yes, I was with Decca at the time, and they said, we've got a record here, it's going to be a smash. We'll get a cover record. In those days, you tried to do that. And make a long story short, which may be too late, I learned it on a Tuesday, recorded it on a Tuesday evening, as a matter of fact, and then did the Jackie Gleason show on a Saturday evening, and I really wasn't sure of the lyrics, and they were not about to serve my myopic condition. And so, therefore, they couldn't give me cue cards. And so I devised my own, which was on the palm of my hand. And I said, on the Rock Island line, it's a mighty fine road. On the Rock Island line, it's a road to ride on the Rock Island line, and so forth. And at the end of the show, everybody, knew what I was doing, of course, except my sweet mama. My mama said, you were wonderful and that wonderful. I never saw anybody use his hands like that, dear.
Had you changed your name by then?
Oh, yes, it was Bobby Darin. Yeah.
What was your name before?
Walden Robert Cassato. Oh, yeah? Well, did you see that on the marquee? And now, tonight, one night only. Walden Robert Cassato. It would have to be one night only. Because they couldn't afford enough letters to have a second night.
And how did you decide on Darin?
Well, I went to the letter D. Don't ask me why. I'm not a numerologist or a letterologist. What's the word? A philologist? That wouldn't be the word.
Numerologist will do, I think.
Well, okay.
Graphologist?
A graphologist?
No,
let's find out what that is. In any event, the letter D has always attracted me. And I just went to the phone book, and I just ran it down until I found one that was spelled slightly differently. And I just changed it a little bit, put a D-A-R-I-N, and used it. And I was just as unknown for years after that. The name had nothing to do with it.
One of the favourite things Bob loved singing, there's so much to talk about in your show at the Copa, was where you talk about Tim Hardin, the composer, because you had a great hit together. But tell us about your...
Well, what actually happened was that some fellows came to me with some songs. They were very fresh in the music publishing business, and it was in 1966, and I was kind of looking for a hit. And they brought me a song, which went a little like this. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? I said, fella, that's a lovely song. It really is, but it'll never be a hit. It feels like to be an idiot. So anyhow, it was a smash, as you all know, $1.5 million seller, maybe $2 million seller. And a couple of 3 months went by, and they were very solicitous, by the way, the first time they walked into the office. They were all kind of dressed up to here, and they were trying to make an impression. So they had said to me, Mr. Darin, may we see you? And once you call me Mr., I go crackers. And I like that. I said, okay, great. I said, yes. And then they played me that song. I turned it down. A couple of months later, having had that success already, they walked back into my office, and they said, hey, Bobby. So we don't want to bug you, but we have a new song. And they played me a song which went something like, younger girls, that younger girl running across my mind. And I said, fellas, at my age, I cannot be singing about no younger girl, or they'll throw me in jail. That's not exactly the way I said it, but because we're not in a nightclub, I can't tell you the way I exactly said it. In any event, that sold 2.5 million records. It was a big smash. They came back to me a third time. This time they walked and said, hey, baby, I want to get behind this number before you catch yourself in slumber. So, because we came back to your shack, Jack, this time in a Cadillac. Said, now, we hate to trouble you because we know you can't make the payments on the VW. But if you do this song before long, it'll be a smash, bigger cash than you made with Splash. So I said, well, play it. Don't say it, play it. And they put it on the machine and went like this. Somewhere in the city, the back of my neck and tired and giddy, and I turned that one down, too. 3 million copies, number one for 28 weeks. It was an incredible record. The next time they came in the office, I was laying in wait for them. David, I said, I don't care what you got. I'm going to record it. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And they whipped out the sheet music, and I thought what I thought it was, sheet music. It wasn't. It was an eviction notice. On a piece of paper said, we have just bought this building with the royalties we made from you turning down our record. But before they left altogether, they did give me a very, very pretty Tim Hardin song, and I wasn't about to let them get away with that.
Yeah. That's a great epic story. Will you do the Tim Hardin song first?
Would you like to do it now?
I'd love to do it now.
If I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? If a tinker were my trade, would you still find me carrying the pots I made? Following behind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Save my love through loneliness. Save my love through sorrow. I've given you my loneliness. Give me your tomorrow. If I work these hands in wood, would you still love me? Answer me, babe, yes I would. I would put you above me. If I were a miller, had a mill wheel grinding, would you miss your color box? Little girl, your soft shoes shine. Very pretty. If I were a carpenter, you were a lady, would you marry me anyway and have my baby? Would you marry me anyway and have my baby?
And that, of course, was a huge smash and sold millions of copies for you.
Well, it was a nice size record, yes. It was very good size. I tell you, it was a departure also for me in terms of a commercial record. I had sung other songs in that vein, but certainly none that broke through like that. Tim Hardin's a fine songwriter.
Yes, he is.
I'd like to hear more of his material.
Yeah.
I really would.
Well, if he's watching, he'll probably put some in the post tonight.
That'd be nice.
Hey, you've done lots of different things in your career, because in addition to all the movies and so on, you've branched out more and more into comedy and so on. As one of the very favourite guests on the Flip Wilson show. You and Flip worked terrifically together, and you also when you're at the Copa and so on, you also comment very funnily about the way you used to worry about things like your height and your shoes and.
I guess what it is, a question of finally accepting certain obvious facts. For example, for years, I felt that on a stage, at least, I was vertically, my stature was insufficient. I felt short, and that was kind of a drag. And I decided I was going to do something. I wasn't too thrilled with what I was doing horizontally either. But the fact is that I was going to be able to do something about the height, I thought. So what I did was I went out and had these special shoes made. I mean, it's nothing new, you know. I don't know if you know, John Wayne is 6'4" and wears 3-4-inch lifts in his shoes. And I don't know who he wants to be bigger than, but you know, he does that. So it's an old custom. I certainly didn't invent it, but in my case, it was a little more necessary than it was for Duke Wayne. And I had these shoes made, and they had about a 2 or 3 inch lift on the inside, and then the heel was another 2.5 inches or so. And I walked around that way, wherever I could without falling over, you know. And then I did that for years on the stage, and Steve Lawrence, who's a very good friend and a natural wit, great natural wit, he went around all of New York and told everybody, said, "Oh, did you hear about that terrible accident that Darren had at the Copa?" Everybody said, "No, what happened?" He said, "He fell off his shoes." I haven't spoken to him. August 9th, it'll be 11 years.
Really? Another anniversary, then. Come back and celebrate it. Which of all your hits was your biggest hit, really?
The biggest was unquestionably Mac. I know, excuse me, I really know how big it was, and this may seem slightly immodest, but I know how big it was, at the risk of being something unusual in being slightly immodest. I know how big it was because of the number of requests that I get by people who have no idea what the title of the song is. For example, in the middle of anywhere, they'll say, "Hey, sing Jack tonight." Mac tonight. Sing the Jack Knight song. So I really know it was that big. I mean, it really impressed people a great deal that they absolutely asked for it, you know, inaccurately, which is great, as long as they're asking for it.
Right,
Because I know what they mean.
Even when totally smashed. So here to sing. Will you do the Jack Knight song now?
Yes, I certainly will.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Darin.
Slow it down just a little bit. That's better. Oh, the shark has such teeth, dear, and it shows them. This Jack Knight has old man teeth, baby, and it keeps it out of sight. You know that shark back with his teeth, baby, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves, oh, where's old Maggie, baby? So there's never a trace of red. Now let that thing get put on the sidewalk home. Who's Sunday morning, lies about it. Over them lights, someone singing all around the corner. Tell me, could that someone be old Mac tonight? Yes, there's a tugboat down by the river. Don't you know where cement bag just drooping on down? You know that cement is there strictly for the weightless girl. If I've got to get you a dime, Brother Mackey's back in town. You have by Louis Miller, he clean disappeared, honey, after drawing out all of his hard-earned cash, and now Mackey's spent like a sailor. Could it be that our God does something rare? Come on, get it, diver. Old suit kid Tory, and nobody later. I'm moving over Miss Lucy Brown. You can bet that lion falls on the right babe. Now that Mackey's back in this here town, I say, Jenny Diver, look out. Suit kid Tory, lay back failure. Moving over Miss Lucy Brown. You can dig that lion bones on the right babe. Now that Maggie back in town. You know how the rest of it goes. Yeah! Terrific. We'll be right back with more of Mr. Bobby Darin.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, welcome back with the amazing Mr. Bobby Darin. That rendition of Mac the Knife is... I gather you do more and more impressions as well in your act, too. Also, when did you first get into impressions? Have you
Well,
always...
I don't think I've ever done impressions. I don't care for that kind of attitude, and I'm tired of you bringing it up. Well, it's really a question of once in a while you can fall into something that makes you feel good and you don't mind doing it. But if you had to do it for a living, I'd make exactly $4.80.
Can you do Cary Grant?
No.
Who else is in your life? Can you do Flip?
Well, I can if my chops are working. It's a question of, you don't even know me, honey. I have worked with a great many comedians as opposed to comics, although I've worked with comics as well. I make the distinction.
What's the difference?
Comedian's body is funny as well as his mind being funny. His whole personage is funny. I think Flip Wilson is a brilliant comedian. There are many... There are many comics, and comics can make you laugh with prepared material and once in a while a funny face. Flip is just generically a marvelously funny human being. He worked with me in Vegas several years ago. I believe it was the first time that he'd appeared in Las Vegas. In any event, we became fast friends immediately, and he is probably the only performer I ever remember getting upstairs early to listen to, because his sense of timing, his sense of audience feel, that marvelous electricity as to know when and to how to do things. I was constantly learning from him, and I was always watching him, and we became, as I say, fast friends. And it's a strange kind of thing. You do not know when that kind of relationship is going to turn around and he's going to do, or the other party is going to do something for you. A year and a half ago, I was a little bit of a difficult sale for television for whatever reasons really are not important now. But when Flipper got his own show, he said to people that were involved with the booking of it, he said, I want Bobby to do the show, and I want him to do it not just once. I want him to do it as many times as he wants to do it. And it wound up that we had 6 guest shots on Flip Wilson's show in his first year. And believe me, I could not have helped his ratings particularly at all. So it was a true gesture of real, genuine kind of friendship. I love him very much.
That's a marvelous story. And you had one other great friend and tutor, didn't you? George Burns.
Well, yes, that's a longer relationship, and Mr. Burns is somebody I love, and I love to do this. He's great, and I love him, and he's the most marvelous, I think, how do I put it now? He's the most marvelous, real kind of a human being. He has a whole, it's amazing. You know, he comes down and flips his cigar ashes on his shoes and does funny stuff and makes up 90% of what you hear him tell you. But his genuine self, his pure, real self, is just simply a delight. And there's just a kind of a warmth. He's the fellow the human being that told me, he said, you're not bad as an actor, and you're funny at times, he said, and you can handle yourself in different situations, that's all good, he said, but don't ever burn your orchestrations. And I said, what does that mean? He said, never lose your arrangements, he says, because you see, the people, they like you to sing, and if they like you to sing, then maybe you'll go and do other things. What he was referring to was, in 1963, I had decided, being lucky enough to get a part like Little Jim in Captain Newman, and then being nominated at least for an Academy Award, I decided that I was going to give up singing and concentrate on acting, you see. Right. And the result of that was, after the nomination, I didn't do another film for 2-3 years. And I don't blame it on anybody but myself. But what he was referring to was that that's the way you came in, and that's what you should keep on doing. So I really have decided, after many, many years of finally analyzing what he was talking about, to concentrate on just honing my craft, if you will, polishing the in-person performance capacities that I may have, and then the ancillary things will come, indeed, if they are to come.
But, I mean, you've got so many different things you do in performance. How many musical instruments do you play?
Well, the word play now has to be up for grabs. I can play several in 2 tempos in the same song. I can do that. Again, if I had to earn my living doing any one of these individual things, I wouldn't do too well. I really would. I put them all together, and I still don't do too well. But I dazzle you with that footwork. That's what it is. Yeah.
Well, we've rolled out some drums behind you while you've been talking, and...
But I thought what I'd do is if we just put a little piece of a couple of things together, if you didn't mind, as long as I knew you were going to ask me to do that.
Good. Mr. Bobby Darin now on drums.
Promise me love, baby, that will never die. That promise you made. a stone-worried mind. Same place. Oh, let me at the pier. Oh, yes, all that I got, mama. Baby's a worried mind. Split splash, I was taking a bath. Long about Saturday night. Everything was all right. Well, I sit down at the tub, I put my feet on the floor. Wrap the towel around me, then I opened the door, and I'm a split splash, jump back in the bath. How was I to know there was a party going on? It was rocking and reeling, popping on the ceiling, then jiving, trying to stay alive in the USA. Every day, yeah, yeah, yeah. Bing bang, I saw the whole gang dancing on my living room floor. Flip flop, they was doing the bop. For the jeans had the dancing bug. There was Mindy and Mindy and Billy Joe. There were so many people hadn't nowhere to go. I said, rough dove, jump back in my tub. We get some going on, I know. We be rocking and rolling, popping and strolling. We be jiving, trying to stay alive. USA, yeah, 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 baby, every day. Let me put you some, won't you? Oh, yeah.
down. We'll be right back. Bobby Darin.
Welcome back. Welcome back. What were you saying,
I
Bobby?
was going to say, if I could say not only thank you to the Billy Taylor Orchestra, so fine, but three of my guys that traveled with me, Billy Akins and Tommy Amato and Terry Kellman. I was just... Yes. Go down on that, please.
And we say thank you to you. You did it all there. It was really super. Really super. Let's welcome to join us another source of fun and merriment and delight.
Coke time is anytime, anywhere. It's always time for ice-cold Coca-Cola.
That's the time I'll be thinking of you.
The Coca-Cola Company presents Coke Time with tonight's guest, June Hutton, Fred Robbins, and starring Eddie Fischer.
Many times I have wanted your kiss. Many times I have dreamed we'd be kissing like this. My heart has been filled with the thought of holding you. I've dreamed it so often, at last it's come true. With a smile, with a sigh, with a star up above, here we are, you and I, the beginning of love. While searching for heaven, I found it just then. Take me there many times again. While searching for heaven, I found it just then. Take me there many times again. We made it. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Coke Time, and especially welcome to all of you who have that little extra excitement, the sort of tingle of anticipation that comes the night before that great big football game, because that's what's in the air tonight, along with the streamers and the crepe paper, as hundreds of high schools are decorated for the rally. Fred, how's the air up there?
Pretty thin.
It's snowing up there, too, isn't it? Did you get the banner
Yeah, the
up?
banner's hanging high, Eddie, and I bet June Hutton's going to have a lot of fun tonight.
You know, Fred, football may be the all-male sport, but where would the fellas be without the girls to cheer them on?
You do something to me, something that simply mystifies me. Tell me, why should it be you have the power to hypnotize me? Let me live neath your spell. Do that, who do that, you do so well. For you do something to me that nobody else could do. You do something to me, something that simply mystifies me. Tell me, why should it be you have the power to hypnotize me? Let me live beneath your spell. Do that, who do that, you do so well. For you do something to me that nobody else could do. That nobody else could do.
You're all set. So, away we go.
Wait a minute, just a second.
Well, what's the matter? You've got your mom, you've got your shoes, you've got everything.
I know, but when you're in the high school league, you can't forget the fraternity pin.
Oh, and if it isn't there, that's when they notice.
I've never been at a loss for words. I've always known what to say. There are so many lovely things I could have told her. But how do you speak to an angel? I'm completely in the dark when you know that you've just met an angel. Is there a proper remark? We were alone for a moment. Why was I lost in a cloud? Do you speak to an angel in a whisper, or do you just say, I love you out
There it is, gal. The school colors in crepe paper.
Thank you, Mr. Robbins. We'll have the auditorium ready for the rally.
Well, whistle while you work.
We'd rather sing while we work.
Well, just sing away, ladies.
Oh, the girl of my dreams is the sweetest girl of all the girls
Hey.
I know.
Hi, Fred. Hey, the place looks pretty gay. Don't you think so, Junie?
Oh, yeah, very gay and very musical.
These Paulette sisters have really cooked up something special for this occasion.
Yeah.
You know, a football rally is a very big thing for the high school group.
Oh, it sure is, Fred, and I'll bet we all enjoyed these pre-game get-togethers when we were in school.
Oh,
Memories.
almost the best part of the football season.
Well, that could be, Junie, but the part that I remember best was refreshment time. You know? And, how about a Coke right
Oh,
now?
I'd love a bottle, Eddie.
Same here. There's nothing like a frosty bottle of Coke for delicious refreshment.
That's right, Fred, and bottles of ice-cold Coca-Cola have been to parties like these for a long, long time.
Or at any party for that matter, Eddie. Refreshing Coke just seems to belong anywhere at a football rally. At home, at work, or at play. Anywhere and any time is the place to enjoy the ever-delicious flavor of ice-cold Coca-Cola. Have a Coke.
And the moonlight beams on the girl of my dreams, the sweetheart of Sigma Chi. She's the sweetheart of Sigma Chi.
several weeks ago, when Fred Allert, songwriter and past president of ASCAP, passed away. ASCAP is the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers. And some of his friends were reminiscing and told of the song that he seemed most proud of. This was the song that Fred Allert had written at the request of Mr. Bing Crosby. And for many, many years, it was his theme song. And I remember a young singer listening to this song by the hour and harmonizing with it just so he could be close musically to the man he admired. Yes, and I remember singing it all by myself once in a while, too.
Where the blue of the night meets the gold of the day, someone waits for me, and the gold of her hair crowns the blue of her eyes like a halo tenderly. If only I could see her, oh, how happy I would be. Where the blue of the night meets the gold of the day, someone waits for me. If only I could see her, oh, how happy I would be. Where the blue of the night meets the gold of the day, someone waits for me.
Just great, Eddie. Beautiful performance. Oh, what a song.
Thank you. You know, you forget how wonderful that song is when you only hear the first few bars played as Bing's theme.
That's right. Hey, Eddie, look, I picked up a couple of souvenirs.
Oh, a model airplane.
Nice. Yeah. This commemorates the Wright brothers' flight at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, 50 years ago. And we're celebrating their golden anniversary. 50 years of powered flight.
Yes, that's right, and they're having a big show out at Mitchell Air Force Base in New York this weekend.
Weather permitting. And
Yeah.
at all other bases all over the country. And everyone is invited.
Yes, and I hope I can get out there.
So,
And
now look what else I got here. This is for our next show, Ed. See?
Oh, Statue
Nice.
of Liberty.
Yeah.
The first place visitors of New York head for, and the last place native New Yorkers visit. You haven't.
No. How about you?
We'll have to make the scene together.
Yeah, next time.
But, ladies and gentlemen, on Wednesday, we have the Ben Yost Singers that will be our very special guests, and I hope that you'll join us. Until then, good night for the Coca-Cola Company. And remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes. And ice-cold Coca-Cola is everywhere.
Coke Time, starring Eddie Fischer, was directed by Herbert Susan, with music by Axel Stordahl, written by Gordon Auchincloss, technical director John Rogers, and brought to you by the Coca-Cola Company. Coke Time is anytime, anywhere. It's always time for ice-cold Coca-Cola. Good night.
Put a smile in your smoking by Chesterfield. So smooth, so satisfying. Chesterfield. The Perry Como Show, all the top tunes on TV and radio, brought to you by Chesterfield. And now, here he is, Perry Como!
Oh, what a sneaky way to get a little barber share that I had at home with me. We're sort of saving money on the sets tonight. This is a thing that's been in my home for about 12 years. Whew, I don't like it. We're happy to have you with us, and we have songs that have nothing to do with the barber business, but we have 4 boys that look very good in barber coats. So we thought we'd do an old standard for you. This, incidentally, ladies and gentlemen, is something that we did in an album that'll be out in about 3 or 4 months. Mitchell, please. The bells are ringing for me and my gal. The birds are singing for me and my gal. Everybody's been knowing to a wedding they're going, and for weeks they've been so. Every Susie and Sal, they're congregating for me and my gal. The parson's waiting for me and my gal. And someday I'm going to build a little home for 2, for 3 or 4 more in Love Land for me and my gal. See the relatives there looking over the pair. They can tell at a glance it's a loving romance. It's a wonderful sight as the families unite. See, it makes the boy proud as he says to the crowd, the bells are ringing for me and my gal. The birds are singing for me and my gal. Everybody's been knowing our friends and to wish they're going be at the railroad and for weeks they've been or they'll send congratulations for me and my gal. They're congregating for me and my gal. The parson's waiting for me and my gal. And someday I'm going to build a little home for 2, for 3 or 4 or more in Love Land. Love Land. In Love Land. Love Land. In Love Land. For me and my gal.
Stop. Start smoking with a smile, with Chesterfield, smiling all the while, with Chesterfield. Put a smile in your smoking, just give 'em a try. Light up a Chesterfield, they satisfy.
Instantly, you'll smile your approval of Chesterfield's smoothness. So smooth, so satisfying. You want them mild. We make them mild and mellow, with the smooth, refreshing taste of the world's best tobaccos. Put a smile in your smoking. Next time, stop. Remember, in the whole wide world, no cigarette satisfies like Chesterfield.
An English boy in Paris fell for a lovely mademoiselle. With no French at his command, he tried to make her understand. He loved her more and more each day. and in his own peculiar way, he'd open up his heart and say, darling, je vous aime beaucoup. Je ne sais pas what to do. You've completely stolen my heart. Morning, noon, and night time too. Toujours wondering what to do. That's the way I felt right from the start. Ah, chérie, my love for you is très fort. Wish my French were good enough. I tell you so much more. But I hope that you comprehend all the things you mean to me. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. I love you, yes I do. Thank you, and of course that was Tony Mottola, the guitar. Now Billy Rowland steps to the piano. We have the piano nicely out of tune, and he would like to do the Crazy Otto. Billy, please.
Put a smile in your smoking. Next time, stop. Remember, in the whole wide world, no cigarette satisfies like Chesterfield.
Chesterfield, please. King size.
Put a smile in your smoking. You'll smile your approval of Chesterfield's smoothness, You want them mild? We make them mild and mellow with the smooth, refreshing taste of the world's best tobaccos. You'll smile your approval of Chesterfield quality. Today's Chesterfield is the best cigarette ever made. Our factory doors are open to prove it. Here's the quality detective. Most important discovery in cigarette making in 30 years. Another reason why Chesterfield is highest in quality, low in nicotine. Best for you. Put a smile in your smoking. Next time, stop. Remember, in the whole wide world, no cigarette satisfies like Chesterfield.
If there is someone lovelier than you, then I am blind, a man without a mind. If there is someone lovelier than you. But no, I'm not blind. My eyes have traveled everywhere in hope that I might find a creature half so fair. If there is someone lovelier than you, by all that's beautiful, such beauty can't be true. But no, I'm not blind. My eyes have traveled everywhere in hope that I might find a creature half so fair. If there is someone lovelier than you,
ladies and gentlemen, nice to have had you with us for the past 15 minutes. We hope that you'll join us Wednesday night. Don't forget your Chesterfields, and good night. Good night.
This is it, L&M filters. It stands out from all the rest. Miracle tip, much more flavor.
L&M's got everything.
It's the best.
They've got L&M, and L&M's got everything. The pure white Miracle Tip draws easy, lets you enjoy all the taste. Buy L&M, America's best filter tip cigarette. It's sweeping the country. The Perry Como Show is produced and directed for Chesterfield by Lee Cooley.
The Perry Como Show with all the top tunes on TV. Brought to you by Chesterfield. Made by Liggett & Myers, the first major tobacco company to give you a complete line of quality cigarettes.
For Chesterfield, a big hello to all of you on radio, now radio, TV, either way. All the top tunes come your way. Chesterfield, best for you. Chesterfield, milder too.
Regular king size either way. Change to Chesterfield today. And now here's our star, Perry Como.
This is me again, speaking for my whole Chesterfield family, who I just want to tell you that we're kind of very happy that you're looking in at us, because we have some songs tonight that we think you might enjoy. Actually, they're all requests of yours. And our first one tonight is done by my four pool-playing pals of mine, Terry Snyder, Jack Lesberg, Billy Rowland, and Danny Perry. And we have an oldie called Ain't Misbehaving. Fellas? To talk with all by myself, no one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Hey, misbehaving, saving my love for you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Hey, misbehaving, saving my love for you. Little Jackie Harner in the corner, don't go nowhere, but what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, I don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Hey, misbehaving, saving my love for you. I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, but I'm saving my love for you. And I'm still saving my love for you.
Well, Sir Ben Hogan is in the news again. Indeed, he is. And we're sure glad to hear, stand still, Ben. We're sure glad to hear that the nation's top golfers and sports writers have named Mr. Hogan the Professional Golfer of the Year. Now, as you know, Ben is a Chesterfield smoker, but let's hear what he has to say about them himself.
I'm a Chesterfield smoker and have been for 7 years. The reason's simple. Chesterfield is the best for me. They're milder, and they taste great. Try them yourself.
Now, friends, why don't you take that suggestion that Ben has made? Try Chesterfields today, regular or king size. You'll find them low in nicotine, highest in quality, really mild, really satisfying. You try Chesterfields. They're best for you.
Tear a star out of the sky, and the sky feels blue. Tear a petal from a rose, and the rose weeps too. Take your heart away from mine, and mine will surely break. My life is yours to make, so please please keep the spark away? Would you take the wings from birds so that they can fly? Would you take the ocean's roar and just leave a sigh? All this your heart won't let you do. This is what I beg of you. Don't take your love from me. All this your heart won't let you do. This is what I beg of you. Don't take your heart from me.
Thank you very much. So now the kids come up with a very cute thing, and I want you to watch this real close. They have a thing called Baby Sister Blues. Kids, please. Mitch?
We got a sister, she's 21. She's out every night having lots of fun. She goes to parties and dances too, while we sit home with nothing to do. Every time her beau comes near, Mama says, leave the room, dear. No matter how you figure it, we'll get stung. We'll be happy when we're 21. We got the baby sister blues. Oh, Mama, can't we please go out? Oh, Mama, just around to the picture show. Things at home are oh so slow. Oh, Mama, don't you be so mean. I bet when you were 17, you had the baby sister blues. You wouldn't fool me. You wouldn't fool me, 'cause you know we're at the mean age now. They're just between age, just too old to play with toys, just too young to go out with boys, too old to play with dollies, too young to see the follies. That's why we got the baby sister blues. We got the blues. Do-do-do, whack-a-do, 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 do-do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do. Too old to play with dollies, too young to see the follies. That's why we got the baby sister blues.
Here's a scene that's taking place at your dealers, at cigarette dealers coast to coast. That's right, friends. Smokers by the thousands are now changing to Chesterfield. You join them today, and then you'll be smoking the only cigarette that gives you proof of low nicotine, highest quality. I want you to know that is a matter of record. And so is this fact. As I've been telling you, Chesterfield is the only cigarette with this proven record with smokers. No adverse effects to the nose, throat, and sinuses from smoking Chesterfields. Good reasons why you should change to Chesterfield, wouldn't you say? You bet. So ask for Chesterfield today, regular or king size. They're best for you.
The beginning brings back the sound of music so tender. It brings back the night of tropical splendor. It brings back a memory evergreen. I'm with you once more under the stars. And down by the shore, an orchestra's playing. And even the palms seem to be swaying when they begin the beguine. To live it again is past all endeavor, except when that tune clutches my heart, and there you are, swearing to love forever, and promising never, never to part. What moments divine, what rapture serene, till clouds came along to disperse the joys we have tasted. When I hear people curse the chance that was wasted, I know but too well what they mean. So don't let them begin the beguine. Let the love that was once a fire remain an ember. Let it sleep like the dead desire I only remember. When they begin the beguine. Oh yes, let them begin the beguine. Make them play till the stars that were there before return above you. Till you whisper once more to me, darling, I love you. And we suddenly know what heaven we're in when they begin the beginning. When they begin the beginning.
Thank you very much. Thank you, very kind. Don't forget those Chesterfields, huh? Good night, all. Good night.
Don't forget the next Perry Como Show featuring all the top tunes on TV. The Perry Como Show is produced for Chesterfield by Lee Cooley.
Buy new Fatima, the smooth smoke, with Fatima tips of perfect cork, king size for longer filtering, and Fatima quality for a much better flavor and aroma. Fatima is made and guaranteed by the makers of Chesterfield, Liggett and Myers Tobacco Company.
Fun, Burns and Allen on the CBS television network.
Always buy Chesterfield, the cigarette that smells milder and smokes milder. Enjoy the Perry Como Show, all the top tunes on TV.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, everybody. Everybody at home, we're very happy that you're with us because besides having Mitch here tonight, we have a very young lady, a very lovely young lady, rather, that we'd like to have her drop in anytime she wishes, Mindy Carson. I suppose you're wondering what this is in my hand. Well, We have a little gag that we do for the opening song. See what you think.
Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies, blue I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. I never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my, how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my, how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Here's one of the great songs from Call Me Madam. The best things for you is me. I only want what's the best thing for you, and the best thing for you would be me. I've been convinced after thinking it through that the best thing for you would be me. Every day to myself I say, point the way, what will it be? I ask myself, what's the best thing for you? And myself and I seem to agree that the best thing for you would be me. I say, point the way, what will it be? I ask myself, what's the best thing for you? And myself and I seem to agree that the best thing for you
like to have you meet Mindy Carson. Mindy, come on, honey. Oh, you are so pretty, and it's very nice to have you, Mindy.
Thank you, Perry. It's good to be here.
You see that fella way up on that thing? We call him High Pockets.
Oh, yes?
Now, he'd like to make a little deal with you.
He would, huh? What kind of a deal?
Well, I tell you, he told me that if you would stand down here, oh, here it comes, here. If you would stand down here and sing real pretty, he would try to make some real pretty pictures from way up there. What do you think?
Well, it sounds pretty good to me, but where would he like me to go?
Where would I like you to go?
Uh-huh.
Follow me.
Right.
I'm dreaming to the rhythm of the rain. Da-dim, da-dim, da-dum. I get the sweetest memories from the rhythm of a rainy day refrain. Da-dim, da-dum, da-dim, da-dum. Da-dim, da-dum, da-dim, da-dum. I've got that little love song on my brain. Da-dim, da-dum, da-dim, da-dum. I guess there's no escaping from the rhythm of a rainy day refrain. The lovely day we met, I still remember well. Who cared if it was wet? 'Cause like the rain we fell an April afternoon, a rainy day romance. The raindrops played a tune, our hearts began to dance. Da-dim, da-dum, da-dim, da-dum, da-dum, da-dim, da-dum. We're so in love, I'll always love the rain. Da-dim, da-dum, da-dim, da-dum. I get the sweetest memories from the rhythm of a rainy day refrain. Da-dim, da-dum, da-dim, da-dum, da-dim, da-dum, da-dim, da-dum. We're so in love, I'll always love the rain. Da-dim, da-dum, da-dim, da-dum. I guess there's no escaping from the rhythm of a rainy day refrain. The rhythm of a rainy day refrain.
Well, here's one of my current favorites, and according to your request, it seems to be yours. Count every star in the midnight sky. Count every rose, every firefly. For that's how many times I miss you. Heaven knows I miss you. Count every leaf on a willow tree. Count every wave on a stormy sea. Count every star, and darling, when you do, you know the times that I've cried for you. Count every leaf on a willow tree. Count every wave on a stormy sea. Count every star, and darling, when you do, you know the times
I have cried for you.
Thank you very much. Well, I have 15 seconds, in which I'd like to say it was nice having you. It's always nice having you. We hope you'll join us in buying a nice pack of Chesterfield. Try them. I think you'll enjoy them. Good night, all.
Next Perry Como show Friday night. Now stay tuned for Chesterfield's Arthur Godfrey.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Quanto è bello, spiritando sentimenti, come tu che tieni in mente, cascettato e fai suonare. Guarda qua che stu giardino, siente se sto arrange, no profumo così fino, dentro cuore se ne va, e tu dici parto addio, per lontani resto cuore, questa terra di amore, tiene cuore non torna. Ma non me lasciare, non me sto dormendo, torna sorriendo, con me campare.
Show brought to you by Bobby, the easy pin curl permanent created especially for today's casual, natural-looking hairstyles. And here he is, Tony Martin.
A bird with feathers of blue is waiting for you back in your own backyard. You see your castles in Spain through your window pane. Back in your own backyard. Oh, you can go to the east, go to the west, someday you'll come. Weary at heart, back where you started from. You'll find your happiness lies right under your eyes.
back in your own backyard. Oh, you can't go to the east, go to the west, someday you'll come. Weary at heart, back where you started from. You find your happiness lies right under your eyes, back in your own backyard. East or west, the place that's best is back in your own backyard. Thank you very much. Thank you, friends. Today, people all over the country are enjoying the privilege of relaxing in their own backyards. And I would like at this time to pay a musical tribute to the late Captain Joseph McConnell, one of our outstanding jet pilots, who made the supreme sacrifice so that we could enjoy this great American heritage. I was high and mighty, laughed at love. Like a gentle flame, I was high and mighty, and I told my heart where to stop and start. Now that I found that I was blind, I'm learning it day by day. Love can change things, rearrange things. Oh, what strange things love can do. I'm not high and mighty, but I have what's worth all the gold on earth. I have you, and I give my heart forever and ever to you. I'm not high and mighty, but I have what's worth all the gold on earth. I have you, and I give my heart forever and ever to you. Thank you, friends. Thank you very much. And now for just a second or two, suppose we change from easy casual living to easy casual looking.
No fussy, frizzy curls for this smart girl. She has a bobby, the only permanent created especially for casual hairstyles. You just can't get a tight, kinky curl with a bobby because bobby is a pin curl permanent. And it's so easy you can do it yourself. Just regular pin curls and gentle bobby lotion. That's all you need. A bobby gives your hair new body, a soft, casual wave that's in to stay. So remember, if you want to wear a smart, new, casual hairstyle, if you can make a simple pin curl, make your next permanent a bobby. Bobby Pin Curl Permanent.
For an easy living, casual, permanent way, give yourself a bobby the pin curl way. You go bob, bob, bobbing along with your bobby, your bobby, your bobby. Your bobby pin curl permanent. Yes, friends, have you ever had a barbecue in your backyard? Well, it's real easy, you know.
Now let's take a look at the interlude, sir, right in the midst of one.
I don't believe in fretting or grieving. Why mess around with strife? I never was cut out to step or strut out. Give me the simple life. Some find it pleasant dining on pheasants. Those things roll off my knife. Just serve me tomatoes and mashed potatoes. Give me the simple life.
And if we get this fire going, we'll have a fine barbecue.
We'll keep the conversation flowing and pretend you know what to do. Life could be thrilling with one who's willing to be a farmer's wife.
Kids calling me pappy would make me happy. Give me the simple life.
I greet the dawn when I awaken. The sky is clear up above. I like my scrambled eggs and bacon served by someone that I love. Some like the high road, we'll take the low road, complete with drum and fife. Before we get thinner, take us to dinner. Give me the simple life.
I hear music when I look at you. A beautiful theme of every dream I ever knew. Down deep in my heart, I hear it play. I feel it start, then melt away. I hear music when I touch your hand, a beautiful melody from some enchanted land. Down deep in my heart, I hear it say, is this the day? Lovely strain. I alone have heard this glad refrain. Must it be forever inside of me? Why can't I let it go? Why can't I let you know? Why can't I let you know the song my heart would sing? That beautiful rhapsody of love and youth and spring. The music is sweet, the words are true, the song is yours.
another song I know you like. A brand new tune about a wonderful new beauty product.
Deep Magic, the cleansing lotion that cleans your skin. Deep, deep down where beauty begins. Deep Magic.
This is a Deep Magic complexion. Soft and radiant, clean and clear.
Finally, a facial cleanser that really cleans your skin. Cleans up to 3 times cleaner than soaps or creams.
Deep Magic is a flowing lotion cleanser, completely new, completely different. See how easily it spreads, flows deeper into your pores, dissolves deep down dirt and makeup, gently floats them away. With Deep Magic, your skin is never too dry, never greasy. Now, and only now, with new Deep Magic, can your complexion be so clean and clear, so soft and radiant.
Deep Magic.
Friends, I hope you enjoyed our show and that you'll be back again with us next week. And don't forget, Bobby Pin Curl Permanent for a soft, casual wave that's easy to do. If you can make a simple pin curl, you'll love Bobby. No labor. Happy Labor Day. Here, try it. In the meantime, I'll see you in my dreams. Hold you in my dreams. Someone took you out of my heart.
Be sure to listen again next week when Bobby, the Pin Curl Permanent created especially for today's casual, natural-looking hairstyles, again brings you the Tony Martin Show from Hollywood. Written, produced, and directed by Bud Yorkin. Furnishings by Needler Fischer.
This girl knows that lovely hair is the essence of romance. She keeps her hair sunshine bright with White Rain shampoo. White Rain, a gentle lotion shampoo, gentle as softest rainwater. Remember, your hair is romance. Keep it sunshine bright with White Rain.
White Rain, use new White Rain shampoo tonight, and tomorrow your hair will be sunshine bright.